Oh.
Public service announcement. We know what you did.
Hey, wake yourselves up now. We in church. All right. We look, I know we on the front pew, but that I know, right? You know, hey, but you know what? Hold on. I thought I heard that. Reverend Thornbush, Coach Unchained said Clark Phillips ain't shit.
No, I didn't.
Reverend Thornbush, Fresh said Taquan Graham was gonna be a quarterback.
No, I didn't.
Reverend Thornbush, man, Mike said no D, just the P is the way to live.
Whoa. No, hell I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Reverend Thornbush, what say you? Well, Reverend Thornbush,
He's all. He's all.
Oh, that don't make no damn sense.
I need to go to church for real.
Wait, they you to go to church for real.
I ain't go to church for real. Okay, for real.
Okay, Styles, boy, you ain't shit.
Mama, Daddy, come here.
Wow, wait.
Oh, man.
Leave him alone, Kyle. Go to bed.
Hey, man. He's ATL Sports Endgame, bro. Look, I don't know. I think I need to go to church too. Reverend Thornbush is upset.
My God.
Man. Hey, man, look, we about to talk about, I know everybody talked about the 53-man roster, but we're going to talk about the ways that the Falcons can actually win and maximize on what we got. But before we do that, I want to get to my brothers on the panel. Oh, man, to my left, y'all right. We got the Senator, Bad Mike Sportz. Mike, you said it about 4 or 5 times, bro.
He made it.
This boy ain't wrapped too tight. Hold on. This boy ain't wrapped too tight.
He's all.
Boy, he looked like he looked like he pulled a groin muscle saying that.
Leo trying to figure out what the fuck going on. Look, man. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Okay.
What'd you call that? The official Clark Phillips appreciation preach.
Yeah, man. Oh man, and that is the 6th man himself, Mr. Pie Baby. We got K Styles in the building. Down below, you got my man. Y'all know him. Y'all seen him on X, man. He's the gaming guru. We got Almighty Fresh. What's up, Fresh?
Hey yo. I'm here.
Hey, and y'all know we got a man. It's our beloved Coach Unchained, man. The actual coach of the group. Coach, what's going on, man?
Church is very important, man.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Right. Hey man, look, I just came from Coach's show. We had a good show tonight, man. And Coach his show is leading into this one. First thing I want to get to is the people in the chat, because y'all still trying to figure out what is going on with us. But we's crazy. It's Friday, Labor Day weekend. What are you gonna do? We got in pole position, we got Silk Legacy. What's going on? We got ATL Leo. Nah, you ain't missed nothing. You was right on time. We got Miss Sonia Howe. So yeah, hey, look. Going forward, man, just make sure you guys tune in to Mr. Tactician 78 on YouTube. The shows will be on my channel going forward. So tell your friends, tell your family, come on through. Make sure you put the kids to bed because we may get a little off the track. All right. You know what? Hey, tell Leo, we all fall short of the glory of God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That elevator ain't for everybody. Trust me.
Thank God for grace, boy. Thank God for God's grace.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, he left me.
But yeah, I'm gonna start. We're gonna start it off with some sports news. Pretty much, in sports news, we got the Falcons. You got the 53-man roster, but we also had a couple guys that got cut, but some of them were put back on the practice squad. But in later news though, Braylon Trice maybe out for the season. Due to him possibly having knee surgery or whatnot. We'll know more details on that. But out of all things, what we've been trying to tell y'all on this Falcons team, next man up, and we'll discuss that going forward. But I'm gonna get into this right here. The new 53-man roster. We're gonna go over this pretty quickly. You know what? See, you see what I'm saying? See, look at that. Look at that. You see?
Yeah, right. Y'all fell all the way the fuck off the grace track.
You know what? Don't do that. Don't you judge me. Don't you dare judge me.
Well, I had parachute pants on, so even if I fell off, I'll fall gracefully.
So what you K Styles hammer now?
Mm-hmm.
Don't test it. Don't.
Right.
I'm like the brother with the parachute pants.
I'm too legit to quit. How about that?
Well, but you know what, ATL Leo, that does bring up a good topic because these real niggas nowadays they got parachute skirts on, but they ain't none of my business. They ain't none of my business. The King Quest said, I need to get GT to stop with these turnovers.
Boy, apple turnovers, blueberry turnovers, there's all that shit going.
But yeah, so pretty much, man, we got the 53-man roster. Now, since the first time they brought it out, we pretty much got cuts and whatnot. But out of all these guys right here, in you guys' opinion, and we'll go around start from K Styles, who do you think is going to stand out the most? I'm gonna start with the defense. Who do you think is going to stand out on this 53-man roster on the defensive side of the ball, in your opinion?
Billy Baldwin.
Billy Baldwin.
God, what are you talking about?
You got an echo.
Don't mind this one. Billy Baldwin. Let me see. Let's look at this. Boom, boom, boom. I got it too.
Let's look at this. Boom, boom, boom.
Stop, Kylie.
Thank you.
Boy, that's his twin.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Unfortunately.
It's time to take a nap.
Have y'all ever heard a child get DDT through a camera before?
No.
Nah, but for real, Billy Bowman. Okay, so there you go. Since you want to speak, can you read that and see that says Billy Bowman and Divine Diablo? How about that?
It's
See, I might not be able to be on this show too long because she won't leave me alone. But Billy Bowman and Divine Diablo really the two names. Okay.
So okay, you got you
trying to rub the whole floor, boy. She's like, you ain't doing nothing.
So who you got, Mike?
What?
Who do you think on the defense is going to shine going into this game one?
I mean, it's kind of interesting because
Silver Lady, she said,
the thing is,
Pat McKinley, what the fuck?
that's what I'm saying. Tank McKinley.
yeah, I don't know what that man talking about.
Oh, what?
I just hope it ain't Young Way Cool. I can tell you that much.
Oh my lord.
Well, I'll say if I were to just say somebody, I would say Leonard Floyd.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, because everybody's gonna say JPJ or Jalen Walker or stuff like that.
I mean, I don't. The thing is, we don't know what they're gonna be. We don't know what Olbrich is gonna be calling. So I can't sit here and say that it's gonna be a star. That's the easiest thing to do.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you on
somebody who we like. We don't know how Jeff Olbrich is gonna call the defense. So I honestly don't know, but I'm gonna just go with Floyd because he's been there. He's the senior. I mean, he and David Onyemata kind of senior citizens of the defense.
Shoot, him and Bates too, because Bates done been to a Super Bowl.
Bates been in the league, but he ain't been in the league as long as those guys.
Yeah, no guys.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy to say Jesse Bates. That's the easiest thing to say.
I'm gonna go off strip on this. I'm gonna say Brendan Douglas.
Huh? Okay, coach.
The reason being because he's gonna be that spark plug on that D line because I don't think one person can block the kid. We know this. We see that already. So if everybody's doing their job, he could be the guy everybody be worried about. Because he getting one-on-one, he's gonna probably beat his man.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then you got to chip down on him, and then you got to just open up a free body now. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
So
what you got, Fresh?
I'm gonna say Ebiketie. Contract year.
Yeah.
And then you got enough guys on here to give you one-on-ones for yourself. So hey, you go out there and win. Get your money.
Just gotta make
that's it. So we're gonna shoot over here to the next one, which is go for the offensive side of the ball. All right. Kev, I'm gonna start with you because I know you trying to get baby girl settled.
She's settled now. She got her headphones and
DDT.
phone now. So
Wait, say Coach, he the DDT that rolled on the side of the bed.
Yeah, I did 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, exactly. I hit her with that Raven even flow DDT. That's different. Nah, but as far as offensively, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go off kilter here. I'm gonna say Matthew Bergeron.
Okay.
Because essentially, we already know what Chris Lindstrom is. We know what he can do. Now, like I said, everybody looks at Ryan Newsel as a guy that they're confident in, but we already know when your guards is on point, your center looks good.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Who you got, Mike?
So I'm a quarterback guy. So I'm gonna stick with the quarterback.
Kirk Cousins.
I just think. Go ahead, Coach.
Stetson Bennett.
Oh my Lord.
He's on! He's on!
Oh my Lord, that's a funny shit right there. That is funny. Oh my Lord.
But if I showed y'all the clip I got there from, y'all be crying even more.
Silk Legacy, don't do that. Talk about some dead. We not talking about Bernard with the good hair. We are not.
We are not talking about B girl over here.
Okay, Mike. So you going with Penix?
I'm always going for the quarterback.
They didn't know what the hell they just walked into it now.
Right.
Go ahead, Juan.
So Coach, who you got on the offense?
I'm gonna say my tight end, Kyle Pitts.
Oh,
Everything's gonna run through Kyle Pitts, y'all.
Wait, what?
Listen. We know Bijan's gonna get the ball, but to set up a lot of stuff, it has to go through Kyle Pitts because he had to open up a lot of shit.
So Coach, did you just call Kyle Pitts the clear out guy?
I ain't calling him. I'm just saying Kyle Pitts gonna get a lot of passes. Y'all. I don't know what y'all thinking. Kyle gonna have a great year this year, man. I hate to say that, but he's gonna have a good year.
Yeah, Mike. Mike. You have to cut this one up because they're gonna have pitchforks and lamps out there because Coach said Kyle Pitts.
Come on to the house. I shoot there. I invite you.
He said he got a shotgun. He got a shotgun pointed through the window.
Let the light come on in that backyard.
Hey man, Fresh, what you got, man? Coach over here doing duck hunt.
Yeah, he getting his best Elmer Fudd impression on.
No, hey, that's Winnie the Pooh.
But I got whoever give us the best stabilization at that right tackle position. Don't have to be Caleb or Gary, but can keep the standard. That's what I'm going with.
Get in front of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't be a burden to the rest of the line.
Right.
Well, yeah, because if they got to do your job, they can't do their job.
Exactly.
Okay, so now that we got that out of the way and everything, so I'm gonna go to this next topic here, and that is this next man up. Now, the reason why I went over that chart is because, like I said, we got a lot of switching up. We got we got 3 guys that'll potentially be out with surgeries, so they'll be gone for pretty much the rest of the season, and the season ain't even started yet. But my thing is, it's all about next man up. For the last 6 days, people been crashing out about Caleb McGarry. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know they're going to complain about Braylon Trice, you know what I'm saying, and Storm North. Like, bro, next man up. This is why we have depth. This is why we make moves in free agency and draft the way we do. At some point in time, you're going to have to let the young guys get out there and earn their keep. You can't sit on the sideline forever. But I'm gonna go Fresh. I'm gonna start you off on this one, man. What's your thoughts on this right here?
Just like the quote say, next man up. Hey, y'all see an opportunity. The players who don't get a real opportunity, this is your shot to take it. Their guys are going to be down, and this will let you know as a player, like guys are going to be up and down, man. The opportunity is going to come at any time. You just got to stay ready for it. So with that being said, I feel like we have the coaches to be able to put anybody along them lines and not miss a beat. So that's when your coaching really becomes more important than just a player.
Absolutely. What about you, Coach?
Don't we want to have the best O-line coach in the game, supposedly?
Yeah.
Now,
that's how I feel.
Now,
that's what I was told.
With that being said, don't you think he trusts the guy he put at the right tackle? If he's on this team and he's the best guy for that position, don't you think the O-line would say, no, he ain't ready? Wouldn't that be the right thinking of that. So if he's the next man up, he's the next man for the job. I'm just saying. Don't care what nobody else say. That's my take of it. If this O-line say, man, Wilkerson can play this position, I want him right here. It's his decision.
Right.
So you got to trust that. So Wilkerson, he's the next man up, man. So do your job, bro. Now, with that being said, we know Caleb ain't coming back this year. Now, if Wilkerson is doing his thing, is there a need for Storm to rush back? I'm just saying.
It ain't. Why? I mean, why rushing back when you rushing back into injury? If he ain't fully healed, you see, because you got to think about it. Your body heals. Your body heals about 2.5 to 3 weeks before your mind recognizes that you're okay to do anything. It's your mind. Your mind is the last thing to convince of you being able to do something. We seen that with Kyle Pitts. Once you can trust your own limb, you good. What you got, Kev?
I'm kind of going to follow what Coach said. Like you said, we got Dwayne Ledford. This is the same O-line coach who has helped the very Caleb McGarry that y'all said sucked for the last 4 years. And now he's out, y'all crying about the right type of position, so he's helped him improve. The reason why they gave Ryan Newell an opportunity as a starter here, like I said, that's the Dwayne Ledford guy, is Bergeron improving as a left. Like I said, Dwayne Ledford I trust. That's all I gotta say on that. Next man up, get your ass in there and make sure nobody blows by you.
Right.
Just hold up. That's it.
Yeah, because and I know Mike and Kev, the heavy hitters went through the list. Coach has gone through the list. Here's the thing: you got 7 wide receivers and 4 tight ends. What you think they're gonna do with a couple of them tight ends? Come on now. This thing ain't rocket science, but we make it more difficult than it has to be. And I'm about to throw this alley up to Mike. Look at it from the perspective of the quarterback. If you see that roster the way it is right now, and I'm Mike, and I'm asking you this question right now. You the quarterback, and you see that roster the way it is right now. For you, knowing what's going on the right side of your offensive line, what is your thoughts on that?
I'm finding the biggest dingaling I can find, and that's Kyle
Pitts.
Pitts.
Wait a minute.
Wait a goddamn minute, Rondell.
Wait a minute.
I wasn't ready for that.
I wasn't. No.
Hold on, Christian Wilkerson.
No.
Christian Wilkerson.
That was a split.
Motherfucker, you on your own with that one.
Where's the reference? Where's the reference?
We not going down the Michael Parsons Chronicles with that.
Motherfuckers think they can embarrass me. Nah, ain't nobody gonna embarrass me but me, goddammit. I'm gonna embarrass me, shit.
Wow.
It sounds like a little bit of mayonnaise up in there.
No, seriously. Like it's Coach. This will make Coach. And then the reason why I said Michael Penix to begin with is exactly what Coach talking about. The quarterback love to throw to big targets. As a quarterback, look. You talking about like my brother at the age of 12 was 6'2". Okay.
Oh,
did damn near the biggest motherfuckers out there. And I love throwing it to him. I saw my brother have 7 touchdowns in one half. Okay, 7 touchdowns in one half of the game. And back then, coach, no. You like they called a game. They had to call the game at the head because and nothing you can do about it. So I've been in that position where it's like this is a quarterback. You find the biggest, baddest dude out there. You keep getting the rock. So that's what I'm looking for, especially with Michael Penix. He likes to find his big wide receiver, the guy that can go up and get it. So he's gonna keep throwing it to you. If you keep catching it, he's gonna keep giving it to you. That's how he's built. So that's what I mean by the biggest dick. Okay, I want no Diddy stuff. Okay, y'all.
I mean, yeah. This is why we say this. This is why we tell y'all listen to the press conferences, but also when the roster comes out, pay attention to how they got everything set up. When I seen 4 tight ends, they kept 4 tight ends. I was like, okay, I know exactly what's going to happen because we already know Kyle Pitts is the clear out dude. All right, but he's also the biggest target. They're going to be gaming for too. The other one, they're going to be used for chipping because you only need to give Michael Penix 1.5 seconds to do something. 1.5 seconds extra. If he can get the ball out in 2.1 seconds, he only need 1.5 seconds extra. That's 3.7 seconds? 3.1, 3.3?
Well,
So
any quarterback want to get the ball out of his hands around 2, 3, 2, 5 seconds.
okay.
Anything that's longer than that, you push it. You're pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
Most edge guys and most defensive tackles, they're gonna get to you after about 2 seconds. So the quarterback want to have his feet set about a second and a half around that 2 second, 2.5 second. You want that ball out of there. Decision made. If you want the if you know you're not gonna have, if the quarterback kind of has some issues or whatnot, what a coach could do, an offensive coordinator could do, is call some rollouts and things of that play action to kind of buy him an extra second or two sometimes. But it just depends on the quarterback.
Right.
No, hell no. 4 seconds way too long, bro. 4 seconds way too goddamn long. You do not want no 4 second your quarterback standing there for it. You want it around 2.3, around 2.5. Anything longer than that is pushing it.
Because you got to think about 4 seconds. That's a 7-step drop. That 4 seconds tells me one thing: your O-line can't block anybody. That means you got to step back at least 7 steps in order to just do a normal throw, and hope and pray that's not a blitz. Now, hope and pray that's not a blitz, because then you run it for your life.
Right. If he's in a pistol, he ain't got to drop left with 3 steps.
Right.
But yeah, once he's on that 3rd step, he should be throwing the ball. The ball should be out of his hand.
Yeah. And
thing after that means if nobody's open or something's going on. He need to make a decision. Take off or throw the ball out of bounds. Give to another day.
What you got, Kev?
As far as the timing for the court, yeah, like you said, that's always going to be a really big need. Like you said, we're not looking, like you said, with the next man up part that's added to this as well, is just hold up. Like you said, whoever's next, hold up. And pretty much what y'all said, like you said, we got literally 4 tight ends. We literally got 4 tight ends who are capable of chipping, releasing to help out their right tackle. So we're gonna be fine.
But something else that I don't think a lot of people notice in the preseason game. Did y'all see how open our tight ends was? Our second guys, tight ends, they were always open. They wasn't hardly ever covered.
Right.
I did notice that.
It was a lot. I was like, damn, he's wide open.
But I think that's going to change once it gets into season, because
people
are going to key in on Kyle Pitts.
No, it won't, because we was a lot of tight end was open last year. It won't change. That's how teams. The thing is, it won't change, because now you got a quarterback that he can move around. So it will not change, because you got to put yourself in the mind of a defensive coordinator when you got a quarterback that can get you 5 to 10 and pick up another first down. That's another play call in the offensive coordinator's arsenal on 3rd and 2nd and 5. It will not change. You will see Charlie Warner and at times Michael Penix, but Kyle Pitts. You will see those guys because a lot of time a lot of times you see Charlie Warner, he's the end guy, and Kyle Pitts is the one. I mean, not the end guy, but he's next to the tackle, and Kyle Pitts is the one that's outside of Charlie Warner. So a lot of times you'll see you're going to see that a hell of a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and think about it now. What Mike said, you got a quarterback that if we're in the red zone, we ain't got to rely on no tush push because they know Mike will go run it in for a touchdown if he got the opportunity to. So that's
they can't crash. They can't crash on a quarterback like that. You can't crash. So like the thing is with that, once the edges start crashing in on that, Kyle Pitts and Drake London gonna have a fucking field day.
Yeah.
Because guess what? When the edge crashes down, guess what the linebackers got to do? They got to go outside.
They got to scrape. Yeah.
You see, crashing in, the linebackers got to fight. They have to cover those areas.
Then open those dig routes.
Exactly.
And I'm glad you said that, Mike, because that actually segues into the next one, which is finding a way to win. Now, I'm gonna start this off. All week we've been talking about who's on the roster, why this person's on the roster, why we kept this person, why we let this person go. And Coach did a great job of that, about 45 minutes ago. The problem is very few people now are talking about how we can win with the group that we got. Now, everybody, it's already cliche. You got to let the young guys, earn their keep, like I said. But coaching is going to play a great part in this right here because, number one, the young players that's on the team, the veterans, whatnot, they have to want to win more than the coaches. The coaches, in turn, have to turn around and say, okay, we see y'all hungry. We got to put y'all in position to where y'all can continue to win. So, with that being said, and I want to start off, talking about the defensive side of the ball. Coach, when we talking about trying to find a way to win, and I'm going with defense first because that was our weakness. As a coach, something like this coming up, divisional round, starting off first week, how would you do things? How would you set things up? Or what would be your mentality going into the first game?
Keep Baker Mayfield inside your box. Don't let him escape outside because you just play straight defense and tackle. Because the reason they won we beat them last year, but the reason Baker did so well because he was able to get outside the pocket. You got to contain him. Make him throw over you. Don't just let him throw the ball. And you got to play sound defense. Mike Evans going to get his, most likely by pushing off a little bit, but he's going to get his. They don't have the other kid this year. They got a rookie. So we know what the rookie done in college, but this is the pros now. It's different. And that's where little Billy gonna come in there.
That I ain't gonna lie to you. Billy Bowman's closing speed is scary.
Yeah, that's where he's gonna come in there.
That is scary. What you got, Fresh?
I'm definitely sending pressure. I'm on Baker's head all night. See, we got to remember every one of our front line guys had high pressure numbers in college. So not only that, the key piece to that is Caden Ellis. Once you get to sticking Caden Ellis in them different gaps and you sending them, it's not too many running backs that can block him one-on-one.
Please say that again. Please say that again, because I know somebody in the back got cups over their ears. Please say that again.
All them guys on the front line had high pressure rates coming in. You starting to see it with Brandon Dorless now. Now he's getting the playbook and the understanding. You seeing it on the field. Nobody, just like Coach mentioned earlier, nobody was blocking him one-on-one. If you was paying attention, he was mixing people up. He got a bag on him. So now you take that with James Pierce Jr., your Jalen Walker, and your Rook, everybody getting penetration, everybody getting to that quarterback and playing the run on the way to it. Then you take you a Caden Ellis who you can stick it anywhere in one of them gaps. And it's not a lot of running backs that can block him one-on-one. So it's really getting, and then now that's where Devon Diablo really gets a chance to shine, patrolling that middle. He gets to really shine in the position that we needed badly. Somebody in there to cover and actually know what they're doing and look like they know what they're doing out there in space.
See?
So, and then of course now you mentioned Billy Bowman, you got Xavier Watts. That's two guys who down there led in interceptions in the last 2 years.
And you couple that with Bates. Oh gosh.
Come on, man.
Whew.
So it's on this, and then I got a feeling the Bucs is definitely gonna try to throw the ball a lot. Baker gonna have I can see him at least 3 interceptions this first game.
Ooh. See, hot take right there. Kev, what you got?
Well, on the defensive side of the ball, I want to stick with the theme that everybody said. The biggest thing that they gonna have to do, and this is where Fresh said Arnold Ebiketie, this could be his breakout year. You gotta finish. That's the biggest key right there. You gotta finish. We can get there. We've shown that we can get there, but can we finish? You frustrate Baker is going to give Michael Penix plenty of opportunities to score some points.
Yep.
But if you look at how the defense, they literally done set the defense up just for that strategy. Got a bunch of ball honkers in your secondary, because your secondary got ball honks this year. Like you said, Xavier Watts, Billy Bowman, Jesse Bates, AJ Terrell. If he gets the ball thrown, well, it depends. It depends on the game. It depends on the game with him, because he'll drop a lot of easy ones, but he ain't giving up a lot of yardage.
Yeah, he gonna do that for you.
Yeah,
right.
So the best chance for them to win, especially on this defense, is you gotta finish the quarterback. You get there, you take his ass down.
I can see Mike Evans getting a concussion this first game.
You coach. Yeah.
I could see DeMarco coming down and just putting the back on him.
Bruh. DeMarco tried to take him out of the game.
Hey, you remember what Keanu Neal did to him?
I can see the same thing. That's what I can see the same thing.
Yeah. Brian People said Baker might get sacked 4 times too. I mean, like Kev said, Baker does not like pressure. Baker does not like pressure. When you pressure him, he gets frustrated. He gets wild with his throws, and with like you said, Jesse and them being able to roam and watch. It's a problem. It's going to be a problem.
I definitely think Baker gonna sack himself a couple times.
He gonna have those butt tackles.
Go ahead, Mike.
He gonna hold on to the ball too long because he gonna hesitate.
Trying to make a play.
Yep.
I agree.
Now, also the difference. Also, Diablo is fast.
Yes.
That's gonna be a big difference there too. Diablo gonna be very.
Everybody's fast.
Yeah, much faster.
So in reality, they already playing. And they already, in their base form, they already really got 3 safeties out on the field already.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
In their base form.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. And the thing is, if you look at how Jeff Obrey likes to do it, he likes to keep his safeties closer to the line of scrimmage. So you got to think, when Caden Ellis shoot that gap, he coming at you. He's coming at you. And then think about it. You flush him to one side, you got James Pearson. Yeah, bruh. That backfield ain't gonna be good for you. Somebody gonna get you.
But that goes back to what Mike was talking about earlier with Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd is a savvy veteran.
Yes.
You
Um,
know, yeah.
he's gonna give you a hell of a lot more than what we thought we was gonna get with Lorenzo Carter.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
Um,
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. The one thing that Leonard Floyd knows about every team we're gonna face, he's seen tendencies. So believe you me, he gonna let them know, hey man, this is what they about to do. He gonna let them rookies know this is what they're about to do. That's one thing about having a veteran on there. When you didn't play long enough, you didn't seen everything. Yeah, okay, hey, get set. They're about to do this. What you got, Mike? Because I know you were talking about your perspective from the quarterback. What you think about this right here?
Finding a way. What exactly?
Like finding a way to win, like as far as on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to make a prediction right now
right.
because we don't know. We haven't seen any of the offense or any of the defense, so it'll be irresponsible for me to even say what I'm going to expect. I just because we haven't seen Olbrich call plays yet at
Mm-hmm.
all. We do know that Raheem is staying out of the way for the most part. I do know that TJ Yates is the passing game coordinator, so I'm positive we're going to see some different things. In my opinion, I think he was brought in here to kind of open up some things for Kyle Pitts. That's the only way that you would bring in a third guy in the mix to be the passing game coordinator because you already had Raheem. He's supposed to be an offensive guy. Zach
Mm-hmm.
Robinson is supposed to be an offensive guy. Why would you put a third guy, a fourth guy, to be honest, because DJ Williams is the quarterback coach. So why would you add another mind to that? It just screams what Coach was just saying about Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, you got to give him the ball. You have to give him the ball. I hate to say, you have to give him the ball.
You have to.
Mm. Yeah.
If you want anything to be respected, you got to give the ball to Cal Pitts.
You got to.
You know, we talk about if Cal had a quarterback all those years he was here, Cal would be a different person. Yeah, I hate to tell people that, but Cal haven't had a quarterback that wants to give him the ball.
Yeah.
You can talk TV talk, what you want to call it, but nobody wanted to get Cal the ball. You can't say you tried because you didn't you didn't show that you tried.
Right.
So
right.
You threw the ball to him a couple of times, so on. Yeah. But a person like that, you got to want to give him the ball. You make plays for him to get the ball. You ain't gonna say design him, but if he's open, you got to get the ball to him.
Look, I'm gonna just keep it as gangster as I can get. Any nigga that want to throw the ball to Ray Magoof more than they want to throw it to Kyle Pitts cannot be trusted. Okay, nobody in their right mind will look at a guy 6'6", 245, 250 pounds and say, "Nah, I don't think I want to throw it to him. Let me throw it to Ray Magoof." You cannot be trusted. And any coach that cannot call plays for a guy that you spent all of this money on and picks on, and you don't want to get it, cannot be trusted. They should not be coaches in the NFL if you can't come up with plays to get the ball to Kyle Pitts. You cannot be trusted, and you should be fired immediately. You see what happened with Arthur Smith when he was here. He wasn't fine. Look. He had one real year with Kyle Pitts, and that was really with Matt Ryan. And you see what happened with him. The second year he got hurt, all right? Third year when he was here, obviously he was coming back for that. And so, like, a lot of people like to put and say Arthur Smith was just, he was just throwing the ball to Jones. What his name is? The other tight end we had.
John Smith.
Donald Smith. Yeah.
Like everybody was talking about, well, Kyle wasn't healthy. He was coming back from that, so we wasn't seeing it. But like at the end of the day, like he still had a pretty productive year if you look at his numbers. Kyle Pitts, he was still pretty productive, even though he wasn't himself. This is the first time in that 4th or 5th year that we seeing Kyle Pitts.
Yep. And the fact is, a lot of y'all was mad because Kyle wasn't giving you them highlights. That's what that was. He wasn't giving y'all them highlights, so y'all couldn't brag about it. I mean, that was the whole problem. Because had Kyle had the same quarterback, you know, give or take a weapon or two, he'd have been a multiple Pro Bowl player, multiple Pro Bowl year player.
But sometimes it's good for a player like Kyle to be under the radar, so you don't want to expect that much from him.
Right.
It's also good for him to be right around the numbers that he has because now he's a lot cheaper to keep.
Yes.
Right. But and two, that lends to how you structure your offense. Because again, like we've said, the way the Falcons have this offense set up with all these weapons, to me, is kind of is money smart because you have to share the ball with more weapons so that not one person becomes an overbearing star. Even with as big a star as Bijan is, they still has to share the ball with the other weapons. So that keeps costs low.
No, another thing which is kind of funny about this whole Falcons roster, you don't hear a lot of talk about Bijan.
You don't.
Is so under the radar right now. You know he's there, but he's under the radar. Thank you, Michael Penix has actually helped this team out a lot. People don't realize that by him taking that top role of being the person in front instead of Bijan.
And that's a coach. Actually, that's what you want. You want your quarterback. You want your quarterback to be the focal point of the team. Why? Because he's the leader.
Yeah. Well, Bijan just do his job.
Yeah. So that leads into this. That leads into the last topic we're gonna talk about tonight, which is one game at a time. One game at a time. And I'm gonna start off with Kev on this one. Kev, now I know you've been hearing a lot of foolishness from the media, from the fans and whatnot about what the expectations is for this team and where they think we should be. And if they're not there, they're not gonna buy no more season tickets. And so what's when it comes to this topic, what's your opinion on this?
You can never predict how a season is going to play out, regardless of how much we talk about 12-5, 13-4, and all this stuff. Like you said, just at where the Falcons are right now as an organization, we really have no choice but to take it one game at a time because we haven't seen any success. I mean, just look at last year. We started off 6-3. Opportunity to win the division by game 10. And the rest is history.
The wheel say,
right.
Got a flat tire.
That tire came off the rim.
The 4 flats. You got the 4 flats.
And no spare.
4 flats, no spare. That's what ended up happening.
You call that a spare? That's a fucking. That's an inner two without no air.
So what you trying to say? So we're trying to say. So you trying to say that's a rubber belt?
He said, "May you help me?"
Yeah.
Sure. I like some Chinese spare ribs.
Whoa.
Chinese spare ribs. You don't know what Chinese spare ribs are? Let me show you, man. And we just got hit right in the ribs and our whole season was gone.
Right. Right.
So we ain't got a choice but to take it one game at a time right now.
And then you got King Quest said, he said the only foolishness I've been seeing is the Panther fans saying that they're gonna run the South.
The Panther who?
The Panther fans.
The
Run the South.
Yeah.
They almost in the North, so we ain't talking about this.
First of all, y'all better be running to the aid of your quarterback. That's what you better do. Y'all better keep him upright. Cause that Steph Curry impression, it's gonna get some get back. Believe that. But Mike, I know you've been hit with a lot of the foolishness too, as far as what they figure the Falcons need to do. What's your sentiment on this one game at a time?
That's my motto. I don't do predictions for that reason. I don't believe in getting ahead of yourself. You got to prepare yourself, period, point blank. You go out there thinking that you're going to go 3-0, 4-0. We're going to beat this guy, this team, and this team, and this team. It's like, look, you're going to get ahead of yourself. I don't believe in predictions. Now, I'll go out there and get my thoughts on certain things, but like, I look, it's always one game at a time for me. So this is my motto. That's how I develop my quarterbacks also. You want to develop a quarterback, work on one thing at a time. You be out here trying to work on this, and footwork, and this and that. It's like, look, work on one thing, get them comfortable.
Warren, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Now, we just talked about the Panthers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they, like I just seen somebody say in the comment, why would you trade Allen Thielen?
Coach, you know what? I'm gonna give you my famous line. It is not my job to understand stupid. It's not.
Jalen Coker must be better. So.
Here's the thing that I have. Here's a gripe that I have with the Panthers fans and stuff like this. Again, your team, while it was gaining momentum, we have to admit you were gaining momentum. You still got more deficiencies on the O-line than we do. Okay. And you have a undersized quarterback that really and truly he's getting there, but he has not come into his own yet. Now y'all can say, yeah, well, y'all got a rookie in Penix. Yeah. But Penix, in terms of processing and maturity, is light years ahead of Bryce. Light years. And y'all running around here on the hopes that you're gonna win the South. Hopes. Because between Tampa and Atlanta, y'all gotta fight. Even with the injured people we got on our roster, y'all gotta fight. This ain't finna be, like I said, Kirk Cousins ain't gonna pop out like ta-da week one and be like, dang, we thought we was gonna play Penix. No, that's not what we doing. But I like y'all enthusiasm though. It's cute. What you got, Fresh?
Yeah. Let's not look ahead. Let's not overlook any opponents. I don't want no game this year where it feels like we have to be in a dogfight with certain teams. We should be well prepared going to each and every game and not play down to the competition.
Mm-hmm.
Please say that again.
Not play down to the competition.
Yeah. I.e. Raheem, stand on that sideline with your glazed ankles and chiclets and eat your Orbit's gum and let everybody else do their job. Only thing we need you to do is watch for the timeouts and talk to the officials.
And have you noticed there ain't been no sloganizing the logo neither? They ain't slogan shit this offseason.
Like Kev, like I said before, in this offseason, when everybody went home, Blank pulled Raheem to the side. Say, look, Terry, Raheem, look, don't you say shit until you get there. Don't go run. Don't go out here after week one talking about we gonna outrun the side. Shut up. Shut up. Again, we outran the South just to run back.
Who's on the Greyhound bus?
Juan said it the nice way. I know what Mr. Blank really said. He said, hey, look here, you two niggas got one last year. Fuck up if you want to. Fuck up if you want to. Oh, shit. Well, I'm getting yeah, you got one more time.
You know, like you said, what's bad about that whole thing, I said it last week, they have not had a playoff game. Mr. Blank has not seen a playoff game in his stadium because he bought most of that motherfucking stadium with his money, most of it.
Right.
So he hasn't seen a playoff game in that stadium he owns.
Right.
I think that'd be more important. Right? Super Bowl is important, but to have a playoff game in his stadium, I think that'll save Raheem.
Yeah. Well, because guess what happens? That brings more money. See, and that's what people don't understand. Reason why certain teams' salary cap is a lot higher is because the further in the season you get, the more money you make. Especially if you get a home playoff game. That's money.
For the owners.
More brand deals, more TV time.
Blank sat him down. Now look, if you fuck up again, I'm gonna have to break your ankles.
Yeah, he had
snap your knees with a bat.
Nice cigar lit.
Hey, he gonna tell you ain't gotta start wearing Adidas.
you said the black coach gonna be waiting by the locker room after every game.
Listen. Look, I'm trying to tell you, and I mean, like I said, why are we rushing? Why are you rushing? You got to get by week. The thing that people don't understand about the way our season is structured, you got an early bye week. Do you know what that says? That's like, we know you can get it done, so get it done. And we're gonna give you a short amount we're gonna give you your rest early in the season.
You get a couple players back, supposedly.
Yeah. That's what that said. Yo, when have we ever had a week 5 bye week?
I don't remember one, but
I've been watching the Falcons seriously since '98. I ain't seen no week 5 bye week.
It's early. That's early.
That's early.
Usually they have those games after they kept them overseas.
Yeah.
But I think, if I'm not mistaken, you have a choice to take that bye week after that thing. I think they didn't want to do it or something of the sort. If I'm not mistaken. You do have a choice to get your bye week after your international play.
Don't we got a Germany game or something like that?
Yeah. Yep. You had the option to take it after that, but apparently I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
So you know, the most teams take their bye weeks after those German games, after those overseas games. And I think you have options to say yes or no. So,
well, but see, I'm Coach. I'm looking at it from this perspective too. The reason why I say get it done, because think about it. The 2 of those 4 games are division rivals. So you at minimum you want to be 2. At minimum you want to be 2-2, meaning that if you 2-2, the 2 of those wins need to be both of them division games.
Correct.
Now we would like to have 4-0. We would like to even be maybe 3-1.
Yes,
man, them fans are not gonna be happy when on 2-2.
I know that. I know they ain't. But see, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it from a down the road perspective. Because remember now, we were 6-3. So if we were 6-3, 2 of those, like I said, starting out, 2 of those games you want to be 2-0. You want to be 2-0 in the division. Because then you're not fighting for your life at the end of the season. Because think about it, the last game of the season is the Saints. You know how that goes. We all know how that goes. Again, you want to be looking at that last Saints game like, this is for kicks and giggles, instead of, oh shit, we got to play these Saints in order to get for a wild card spot or something. You don't want that.
Right.
Because think about it, they're in a retirement community now. They ain't got nothing to do but waste games for other people.
Well, it's the anniversary, y'all. It's the anniversary of that storm. Y'all know
that. Yeah. I'm not trying to give Spence. I'm not trying to give Beaker 2.0 any happiness. Southside said it's something going on this season because a lot of teams with a week 5 bye. Oh yeah.
It is a lot of teams with week 5 bye. You're right.
Yeah. See, and then think about it. Usually, when do most teams get hot? Ain't it like maybe week 6 through what? I think it's like week 10 through
I know what's
17. That 7-game stretch. Usually when teams start going out right before the playoffs. It's usually late in the season.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on. They getting ready for that number 18 games.
I
You know
hope not,
what?
god dang it, but
Oh man.
That's what they're getting ready for. Y'all don't want to believe it. 18 games are coming. Because nobody's playing their players in the preseason anymore. It's like, why have preseason games if nobody's gonna play? Why not make money off those games?
Right.
So,
Right. Well, remember it used to be 4 preseason games. They knocked it down to 3.
yeah,
So they got to make that money up somewhere.
that's why we're gonna have 18. Maybe not this year, but I'm saying by 2 years you're gonna start to see 18 games.
Yeah. So guys, we getting over the hour mark. I know it's been a long week. We ain't gonna keep you that long. Give your final takes. But first, Coach, what you got on the bird feeder tomorrow?
More what I'm gonna go over the top 25 football games and some more. I got a lot of questions I want to ask, and good questions too. So y'all stay tuned for these questions. It'll be a little controversial, but I don't care.
Okay. Fresh man, what you gonna have going on X, man?
Probably get some games in, chop up some of this footage. You feel me? And then you can catch me on Coach's show tomorrow too, right along with him.
Okay. Kev, you got an STS going on Saturday or Sunday?
I haven't thought about anything. I probably might do it Saturday. I might do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow evening. I ain't figured out what I'm gonna speak on. I probably I'll let everybody kind of know STS what they're gonna do.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything outrageous yet that I said, oh yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Trust me, give it about 12 hours.
So,
You give it about 12 hours. Somebody gonna do something.
Okay.
All right, man.
Yes.
So since I got you on, Kev, go ahead and give your final take, man.
Well, as the roster is set, as the depth chart is set, literally got about 2 weeks before the season started. Put up or shut up now. It's, you got to get it done, season. Hey, we here for it. We ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be interesting season. And I don't want to see how this. I would be afraid to see how this fan base goes if they fuck around and don't make the playoffs. So they got to get it done because and what it might say when it comes to right here, Morris. Oh, the nigga showed and wore off on him. They looking at him as coach right here, Morris now.
Yep.
So they just got to get it done. That's all I got to say on that.
Absolutely. Mike, what you got?
I honestly, I just think I'm gonna just say this for everybody. And I was thinking about doing a live show on it, but shit, I don't feel like it. I just find all this Michael Parsons shit fucking hilarious. Sports has become so into you just everything is just superstar driven. If the guy you ain't paying to see ain't with your team, you gonna quit. And I just find that fucking hilarious. And then you don't want people to question your fandom. And then you got guys like Mark Henry, who I love to death, but he's a fucking hypocrite too.
Yeah.
He's all WWE, and then when his favorite player ain't there, now he don't want to be all team for the team. You don't want to be for the team. Shut the fuck up, man. You like, fuck, okay? But you don't want to be for the team now. I just find that fucking hilarious. Everybody want to pretend like they for it, but when it actually comes down to, following rules and doing what it actually takes to be a success, like nobody wants to do it actually what it tells to be, because everybody looking at it just from Michael Parsons' standpoint. Everybody looking for his standpoint. Like, what if the thing is, if they gave Michael Parsons that money, who's gonna suffer? Yeah. If they give him all that money, who's gonna suffer? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the second string guy. Nobody cares about the third string guy. The running back. The third, fourth wide receiver. Nobody cares about that. Y'all just, Michael Parsons, I love you. All right, so what about everybody else? What about the coaches? Nobody cares.
You know, the funny thing about what you just said, Mike, they weren't winning anyway with it.
They weren't winning no way with them. Yep.
So,
nope.
I was going to talk about, Coach.
And this is why I call you people out there customers. That's the exact reason why. You not fans. I got so much hate for my short, and I love it. Y'all not fans. Y'all customers. Just because you buy apparel and you got a season ticket to sit in the same spot in the same facility, don't make you a fan. You're just a loyal customer. And when the players leave,
he fell asleep. He literally made a whole spectacle on national TV because he didn't get what he wanted.
Right.
And that's what y'all want to give $100 million to? Nah, I'm good on that, pimp.
Now, here's the backside of it. Green Bay, you better hope and pray that he gives you his all. I'm just because it ain't his production ain't guaranteed now. I hate to tell you, it's not.
They say he's going to make $64 million this year. 64. This year. That's what he's going to make this year. That's what he's taking in his pocket this year, $64 million. And the rest of it will be broken down in the next couple of years. Right?
Let me tell y'all something about money. Money makes people comfortable, and comfortable people get lazy. I'm just saying. Not saying that he a bad player. I'm just saying money, a good amount of money makes people comfortable, and comfortable people get lazy. Keep that in mind.
That guaranteed money.
Yep. But look, final take for me. Look, man, we are going to have to play one game at a time, one situation at a time, and one adjustment at a time. That's it. The days of the choir and Sam Jackson and the days of making all these nice slogans and stuff like that's not going to win us no playoffs, and that's not going to win us a Super Bowl. And y'all fans crashing out, crying on the internet 36 hours straight ain't changing shit over there, Flowery Branch. So wipe your snotty faces and get ready to look at the football game you were going to look at anyway, despite what you said online. And that go for content creators too, because y'all was bitching and complaining too.
Yeah,
So
Parsons got to put those playoff stats, because right now in 4 playoff games he has 1 sack.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Damn, that's a he only got one. I'm glad he only got one sack. I mean, shit.
Hey, you want Jerry to pay $100 million for that? All right, make it make sense.
King Quest said money makes people comfortable. Ask Hainsworth.
Conor McGregor.
Oh man, ATL Leo said they still mad they didn't get Lamar Jackson. We're gonna leave that alone.
Is that Lamar Jackson on the defensive side? Sam, that's you, brother. That's you, Sam.
Look, man, we about to get up out of here. Look, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to everybody on the panel at Mad Mike Network. About 6-Man K. You got Mad Mike Sports, Coach Unchained. Make sure you guys check out Fresh on X and me, Mr. Tactician 78 on YouTube. We appreciate you as always. Listen, man, enjoy y'all evening. And stop crying. Kel? Kel?
He's on! He's on!
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
Thank you. Anybody got a fan?
I got a church fan.
What my Dirty Bird fan then? I got it on here somewhere. What my
Yes, Lord. So it's time to go because this is where it come apart. All right, man. We out.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Put your eyes back in your head.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.